Grand Risings, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's another beautiful Saturday. I had a beautiful week full of adventures. Can I say adventures? I'm up today. I know it's my Sabbath, but I pray about it. There's things that have to be done, and God forgive me. Um, so earlier this week, I went on Monday to have an MRI of my back and neck and shoulders done. Thursday, I was to go in and have everyone evaluate, tell me what's what with those MRIs and x rays I had. Well, they did an emergency send me out to another doctor on that very day, Thursday. That very day, sent me out. I did video of that. I'll post it up. Um, and I saw a specialist that said that the not so good news, but good news in a way, because I don't let anything get me down. I'm going to need surgery on both places. On my neck is missing, and like an entire bone has de- disintegrated. Like it's just bits and pieces floating there, and there's a big space that my spinal cord is being pressed upon and bulging out of. I have bone spurs. I have what have it I have going on with my neck. My lower back, about the same thing. There's instead of this on top of this, it's like that. Like, and so instead of it being connected together like this, it's like this. So in the middle of there, my spinal cord runs through. It's being pressed on by that. And it's causing me severe pain. It's one of the reasons why in prior videos I've let you guys know that I am a disabled, physically and mentally I'm disabled, because I am also diagnosed with bipolar, PTSD, and severe depression. Although I've overcome those things with coping skills and I manage my medications well, I only have two. And I am very, like, I'm outgoing. I work. Although I do love being to myself. I don't know whether I would call myself an introvert, but I don't care to have a lot of people around me. That's just not me. I have a few friends, and I had to let them know, don't call me every day. Don't call me every day. I'm not checking in. I'm just living my life. I'm just here. If anything should happen, you guys are here. Y'all find out. Eventually, you'll find out. I don't even call my kids every week. Like, I call them when I want or whenever they want. It's not like an everyday thing. So when I have people that do that to me, it bothers me. Like I start feeling choked. I start feeling what is that called? Like suffocated. But anyway, so I'm going to need surgery. And then I looked at that and I said, I'm looking at that like a blessing, because guess what? Being that I've known this, I've walked around for the longest in pain. I'm in pain every day of my life, people. It's excruciating pain. Like I feel like I'm giving birth. But I've walked around like this for the past 15 years, for so long, until like I have taught myself to deal with the pain. And I'm not one of these type of people that when I'm suffer something, I get grumpy with the world and I start taking my pains out on everybody else. I'm just not that type of person. I'm able to deal with my pains and I take it to the Lord. If it gets overwhelming, listen, I will pick this Bible up so fast. Up in there, up in there. Yes, I will pick it up and turn on my YouTube with some gospels, with some prayers and stuff, and go to praising the Lord. Yes, I do, because that's the only thing. Sometimes that's the only thing that will help in certain situations. You could tell somebody something over and over and over again. They continue to do the same thing over and over again, and they come to you crying. What do you do then? You get frustrated with them? No, you have to just take them to the Lord in prayer. So that's what I do with any of my issues. I don't go telling everybody and crying and woe is me. What can they do about it? What can they do? I tried to explain this to several people. Like, they just go on, and I'm just sitting there. I try my best to stay quiet and listen to them, and and I'm like, I'm listening. I have empathy. I care. That's why I told you 7 times ago, this does this, and gave you some advice on what to do about it. Godly advice at that, okay? Because it's your situation. You're dealing with it. And what can I do other than give you a hug and be an ear for you? But then after I have to hear it like 10, 20 more times, the same situation, and you have not bothered to do anything to alleviate that pain or situation, I'm bothered then. I'm like, you can tell me I don't have no emotions all you want. You have to reach out and do whatever it is necessary for yourself. Okay, so that's another reason why I don't put my issues and my problems on anyone. Okay, I'm saying this in this video only because I know people watch it, and I want them to know, like, I want them to know that it's not necessary. I mean, like, who can solve your issues for you better than you? You know, and I know that people feel that it's unfair, and let me tell you something. For as long as we've been on this God's green earth, and the devil did what he did, everything has been upside down and unfair. Okay, it's never going to be fair, especially if you're a child of God. We're going to have we have more obstacles than the sinners do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he come at us with all kind of fiery darts, okay? But let me tell you something. I got the breastplate on. I got my armor on. I'm not playing. My helmet of truth. I be blocking, throwing blows. Yeah, what? You thought you had me, huh? You thought what? Oh no, let me show you something. No, let me tell y'all something. I go into battle mode. What? I'm a warrior. I don't have time to, hey, well, it's me. Can you help me? Let me call my friend up. Let me tell you what happened today. And they said this and this and this happened. And you, girl, you know I got this and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what to do. Why the world so cruel? Why me? Huh? You want to irritate me? Do that. Do that. And I'm just like sitting there. Maybe the first 2, 3 times I'm going to be, well, that's unfortunate. What do you think? I feel like one of them psychiatrists now. What do you think you could do about that? I'm sorry, people. I know I sound cold, but I am not. It is really up to you. Your life is up to you. It's not up to mama, daddy, cousins, sisters, brothers, the counselors, the case managers, all that and stuff. You still have to put in your legwork. You understand? Okay? You still have to make that choice when you lay down at night to determine in your mind that when you wake up in the morning, these are the steps I'm going to take to get where I want to be at. Okay? So anyway, and all that being said, I know the steps that I'm about to take. God made a way for me, because I was wondering, okay, at the end of like my 5 years that I have to work and still be okay with SSI, do I go back to work? Like, really, like, get SSI be cut off or what? And my therapist and my doctor said that's not going to happen with you. You're going to remain on SSI. You are majorly disabled. And I said, Lord, we'll make a way. Hey, Lord, we'll make a way. Won't he show up on time? And I just started rejoicing. And the doctor looked at me like, well, you're very positive. I said, yes. I have no other choice but to be, because I'm a child of God. I'm not going to sit here and cry over whatever Satan and earlier sins that I did caused myself. Okay, you reap what you sow. And I'm reaping what I've sown. And I'm taking it with my head held high. Listen, keeping above water. And not only am I'm marching in it, I am rejoicing in it, okay? Because that lets me know that God is working. He's working on my behalf. He's there for me. So today is a beautiful day, another beautiful day. I have videos that I got to edit. I'm out of footage storage or whatever that is that we do. I'm going to get that up there. I'm going to get out the door right now and get some things done. But I want to come on here and just say, God bless you all. I thank you all for subscribing and liking my videos. I am so sorry if I'm not one of those people that's up here doing these trends and shaking my boom boom. Well, I'm sorry, not sorry. Shaking my boom boom and doing trends and all this stuff. That is not what I'm about, okay? I don't follow things. I mean, I don't follow the leaders. I don't do these little trends because we don't know what they're about. A lot of them we just do because we see other people doing it, and you can't be doing that. You have to carve your own path out, you know? So that's what I'm doing with my channel here, carving my own path. I appreciate that you like me, you know, my talks and stuff like that. If anything in here rings true or home for you or something you want to speak about, comment in my comments below and I will read my comments. I try to do it at least every other night. And get back to everyone, okay? I thank you so much for your love and your support. I'm wishing you a beautiful Sabbath, and let's let's live life. You only got one to live it, but live it in God's will. Live it the best way you can. Remember to be kind to everyone you meet because they don't know what you're going through. You don't know what they're going through. And you just might need that kindness one day back. You know, you may not get it from that person, but what goes around comes around. Believe it or not, it surely does. And I love you guys with all my heart. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed Sabbath, okay? It's just for the love of it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.